The European Tour has no shortage of emerging stars in its ranks. However, one young Belgian is shining bright. Thomas Pieters made Darren Clarke's Ryder Cup team in dramatic fashion before becoming Europe's standout player at Hazeltine. His meteoric rise started like so many others, with just a club, a ball and some free time.
It's not like your typical dad's a pro, something like that, but we all started at the same time. My family, my mom and dad did it as kind of as a joke in South Africa one day, and with some friends on vacation, they came back home and took us out to the golf course, and we loved it ever since. I knew I wanted to play golf, and one day, playing the Ryder Cup, and bam.
Honing his trade at the University of Illinois, Pieters went on to win the individual 2012 NCAA championship in his sophomore year, beating some familiar names.
It is a big step from college, I think, but the NCAAs that I won there where Jordan played and Justin Thomas played, Dylan Fratelli, Daniel Berger, so a lot of young guys that are on tour now and winning that were in college, and just shows how competitive the level in college golf is. I was really confident that I could play on this tour, and I was lucky enough to get my card right away, and loving it.
Pieters turned professional in 2013. 2 years later, he would be a double European Tour winner, claiming back-to-back victories at the Czech Masters and the KLM Open, despite making a rookie mistake in Prague in front of his watching parents.
I actually told them not to come in the Czech Republic, yeah. But they're very stubborn, and they like to watch me play, and I was quite happy they were there on Sunday. I just couldn't believe I actually did it. It's so easy, you just check your ball. Is it yours? Is it not? Then yes, you play it. So, to actually do that and win the tournament, normally you do stuff like that when you're going to miss a cut, but to win the tournament, it took some focus after I did that to come back and play the way I did. To win the KLM, it was more satisfying, I think. To get it right away was something that doesn't happen very often, I guess. But with playing with Darren Clarke at the moment, Martin Keimer was there. There's a lot of good names, and it's close to home, so I had a lot of family and friend support. So that one ranks pretty high up there.
Pieters has competed in a total of 26 tournaments throughout the year. He's had little time for rest, getting straight back to work with head coach Pete Cowan, as well as looking for inspiration from his fellow pros.
You have to take your time off and with family, and I went skiing, but after that it's back to practice. And I was always thinking, the mind never quits golf, or for me it doesn't. I was constantly thinking, where can I improve, what do I have to do, and with my coach Pete Cowan, we have a pretty good plan, and if you do his drills, then at least for me it works. I take some advice from my parents and my brother and sister. I've become friends with Adam Scott and see what he does well, and like Justin Rose, those guys, and they definitely have some good stuff to tell you because they've been out here for a long time, and I can always learn from those guys. The biggest one is just enjoy it. It's a great job, and we get to do this in the sun most of the time, so I don't see why I would have to get mad and snap clubs and stuff, which I never do.
There hasn't been much to darken Pieters' mood in 2016, a remarkable year capped by a Ryder Cup appearance.
The way I made the team it gives me a lot of confidence, and it's probably something I'll look back in 5-6 years and be like, that was cool, And then I knew I had to win twice in a row, which at the time looked pretty impossible, but then I came so close to actually doing it, and finishing with 3 birdies in Denmark, and then to make the Ryder Cup and have a good debut is pretty sweet.